Welcome back to the channel. If you are serious about getting the most distance and forgiveness off the tee, you're gonna love today's matchup. We've got two power-packed drivers going head-to-head. The Mizuno ST190 golf driver versus Cleveland Launcher Turbo golf driver review and comparison. First up, we have the Mizuno ST190 golf driver. Then there's the amplified wave sole plate. Think of it like a ripple under the face. It helps the face flex more evenly, especially on off-center shots, so you don't lose as much speed. Mizuno also swapped in a carbon composite crown, which saves weight. That extra weight gets pushed low and back in the head, boosting forgiveness and stability. And unlike its sibling, the ST190G, this version keeps it simple with a single fixed 6-gram back weight. That raises the MOI. Basically, it resists twisting on mishits, but without the complication of sliding weight tracks. You do still get an adjustable hosel that moves loft up or down 2 degrees, and Mizuno deserves credit for offering a wide range of premium shafts at no upcharge, which is awesome for fitting. The ST190 is a mid to low spin driver. Ball speeds are solid, right up there with the best when you catch it flush. Forgiveness is noticeably improved compared to older Mizuno models, and mishits hold up surprisingly well. Trajectory is generally neutral, with a slight draw bias to help tame slices. It's workable too. Skilled players can still shape shots, though it leans more toward forgiveness than shot-making artistry. The launch is penetrating, not ballooning, so you get that powerful ball flight with good rollout. One of the biggest changes, and honestly one of my favorite parts, is the look and sound. Gone is the old Mizuno blue crown. The ST190 features a slick black crown with a subtle carbon transition, which just looks modern and confidence-inspiring at address. The shape is clean, slightly rounded, not overly stretched. At setup, it really does look premium. And let's talk sound. Older Mizuno woods sometimes had that high-pitched tinny ping, not here. The ST190 feels solid and muted with a satisfying crack that makes you want to hit it again. The feel is just as good. You know when you've pured it, but off-center hits don't punish your hands. They just give you enough feedback without being harsh. In terms of durability, it's built like a premium driver should be. The titanium face holds up well, the carbon crown is solid, and I haven't seen reports of cracking or weak spots. That said, treat it right. Use a head cover, clean the face regularly, and keep an eye on the adjustable hosel to make sure it stays tight. Nothing unusual here, just good club care. When it launched, the ST190 retailed around $400, making it competitive with other big-name drivers. These days, you might find it for less, which makes it even a better value. Mizuno ST190 golf driver pros and cons. Pros: gorgeous, modern design. Improved sound and feel. Forgiving yet workable. Adjustable loft without being overly complicated. Cons: lacks the full adjustability of weight track drivers. Spin isn't dramatically lower than some low-spin competitors. Slower swing speed players may need careful fitting to see full benefits.
Next, let's talk about the Cleveland Launcher Turbo golf driver. Cleveland gave this driver a turbocharged cup face, basically a variable thickness design that stretches the sweet spot. Translation: you'll still see solid ball speed even when you miss the center. Testers have seen ball speeds in the 155 to 160 miles per hour range with good swings. Combine that with a high launch and lower spin profile, and you get some really impressive carry distances. Forgiveness is another standout. Even on heel or toe strikes, the ball tends to stay straighter and keep its distance. And for slicers, Cleveland offers a draw model, plus the face naturally sits just a touch closed at address to help reduce that slice. Technology-wise, Cleveland packed in a lot here. The turbocharged cup face boosts ball speed across the face. The high-bore crown design lowers the center of gravity, making it easier to launch high. A super ultralight hosel saves weight, which Cleveland redistributed low and deep for forgiveness. And the Miyazaki CK Kua counterbalanced shaft makes the head feel lighter, so you can swing faster without losing control. The trade-off? No adjustability. But Cleveland says that actually saves nearly 25 grams of weight, which they put back into performance instead. Build quality is solid. The 460cc head looks confidence-inspiring behind the ball, and the matte black crown reduces glare. Aerodynamic ridges across the crown are subtle, but give a bit of alignment help. The shaft is lightweight but stable for most average swings, and finishing details are good, not luxury level, but right on par for the price point. And because there are no moving parts, you won't be dealing with loose screws or slipping weights. At impact, the sound is crisp and metallic, even a little tingy. Some golfers love that sharp feedback, while others prefer a more muted sound. The swing feel is light and whippy, thanks to the counterbalanced shaft. That helps generate swing speed, but players used to heavy, stiff setups might need some adjustment. Overall, it inspires confidence, sits nicely behind the ball, easy to align, and really is just grab and go. That's part of the appeal. In terms of durability, fewer moving parts means fewer potential failures. Keep the face clean, use a head cover, and you should have no trouble with long-term performance. The shaft and grip can be swapped out over time, but the head is built to last. Now let's talk about values. At launch, this driver retailed for around $350 in the US or £309 in the UK. That's a good chunk less than most premium adjustable drivers, but you're still getting top-level forgiveness and speed. If you don't need all the bells and whistles of adjustability, the Launcher HB Turbo is a serious bang-for-buck option. The Launcher Turbo Golf Driver, pros, great value compared to premium models, forgiving on off-center hits, high launch, low spin flight, simple, no-fuss setup. Cons: no adjustability. What you see is what you get. Impact sound is a bit high-pitched for some. Slightly closed look at address may bother better players. Mizuno ST190 Golf Driver versus Cleveland Launcher Turbo Golf Driver, review and comparison differences, spin and launch orientation. Mizuno ST190 Golf Driver is more oriented toward mid to low spin with maximum stability. Cleveland Launcher Turbo Golf Driver is more about higher launch with lower or moderate spin compared to some rivals, to help carry distance, especially for those who struggle to get the ball airborne. Adjustability, weighting flexibility. Mizuno ST190 offers some adjustability in loft via hosel and a fixed back weight. The ST190G variant adds track weighting to allow altering of spin or bias. Cleveland Launcher Turbo Golf Driver is non-adjustable, no movable weights or adjustable hosel by design, so what you get is fixed, tuned for a good off-the-shelf setup. Who each is good for? Mizuno ST190, good for golfers who have a reasonably consistent swing and want to optimize spin control and stability rather than maximum forgiveness. Players who want some amount of adjustability, loft tweaking, and might benefit from fitting. Cleveland HB Turbo, good for mid to high handicappers or average golfers who benefit most from forgiveness, launch assistance, and consistency over pure optimization. Players who struggle to get enough launch or suffer from slices or side spin, since the design leans towards straighter, higher launching, more forgiving shots.